Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Holden LaCroix.
Welcome back. We've been dealing with what seems like August heat the past couple of days, but we are in the phase of shifting to that more cooler pattern as we head towards next week. Let's take a live look outside at Coos Bay right now. Really a telltale sign of this high pressure system in place. You can see the low level clouds and fog toward the surface and high level clouds starting to move in ahead of our pattern change. We are going to start to see some cooler weather as we head towards next week. Now down across areas of Roseburg, you can see smoke and haze off in the distance, but it is going to start clearing out as this cold front passes. Once we head toward the next several afternoons, a lot of this smoke and haze is actually coming in from the Anvil Fire, which is about 5 miles toward the east of Port Orford. So all in all, we are starting to see this pattern change. The big story about today is this pattern setting cold front. It's going to take several cold fronts to kind of march in across the northwest before we finally start to see some widespread rain chances, but we're starting to see these cold fronts move in. The first one moves through today, and eventually over the course of this week, it's slowly going to chip away at this high pressure system. And as it does so, that's slowly going to increase our rain chances. So no rain chances for the next 7 days. There is a few spot shower chances with the cold fronts moving in, but for the most part, we're going to remain dry all the way for the next 5 to 7 days. That being said, once we head towards next weekend and beyond, the pattern is building. Strong upper level trough in the atmosphere is showing telltale signs that we could make a shift toward that rainy season as we head past next Saturday. For now, it's going to remain relatively dry out there, but we do get some cloud cover, some higher moisture content moving in across the region, which is certainly good for area wildfires. You can see the divide, dry air toward the south and east, kind of right over Eugene right now. As the cold front passes, you can see the divide bringing in the higher moisture content, this shade of blue right here, as well as cloud cover. Moisture, not in the form of rain, but cloud cover, cooler temperatures as we head toward the course of the afternoon. And this cold front is going to be the culprit for slowly shifting gears as we head toward the course of this week. And it is going to be cooler today compared to yesterday, but still nice and warm. 80 degrees here in Eugene, 60s out toward the Oregon coast, and we'll call it about 85 degrees for you folks in Roseburg. So timing things out through the course of the morning, cloud cover is just going to continue increasing through the course of the afternoon. You can see the cold front passing over the region late this evening, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. And as we head towards Monday, here comes the main cold front. You can see vast cloud deck as we wake up, especially 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. A few spot shower chances, but for the most part, we are going to remain dry. Once we head towards Monday afternoon, completely clear across the region, and you wouldn't even believe that a cold front passed over the region. So it is a weak cold front, but I wouldn't look at it as being a weak cold front because it's kind of initiating the change as we head towards next week. Cold front passes over the region due to this area of low pressure in the Gulf of Alaska. As it kind of marches south, it's going to bring down the jet stream, and whenever the jet stream dips right over us, that's going to bring in some cooler northwest flow, and eventually we are talking about the possibility of rain chances building back in across the region. And you can see that on this graphic here as we head towards the end of the month. That's when we're going to start to see those rain chances move back in. And as you can see right there around the 23rd date of September, we are making that change. Your 7-day forecast for the coast, we're expecting temperatures to be around 68 degrees this afternoon. By Thursday, we do get a bit of a warm day around 70 degrees, but for the most part, it's going to be a nice cool week ahead. Areas of Roseburg, 85 today, cooler weather this week. You can see the cold fronts progressively moving in across the region, 72 degrees on Wednesday. Across the Cascade Passes, as these front pass, we are expecting the chance of a few spot showers Wednesday and Thursday morning up into the Cascades. But for the most part, again, it's going to be a mostly dry week, Joey, but the big story is we are initiating this change, and you can see 80 degrees this afternoon, and through the course of the week, we're back down into the 70s.
August heat's a good way to put it. He's so good at delivering this weather that I can't decide if I want the cold weather or I want to hold on to the summer weather. Because every time you tell me, I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. No, that sounds good. So
it does look pretty good this week, especially toward the end of the week. We get some warm days, so everybody kind of wins. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of over the 90s. So at this point,
we all win the way you describe the weather for us. So